Whatever happens, whether it's inflation, a pandemic, or economic downturns, millions of Americans still need to keep a roof over their heads, feed their families, and afford basic necessities like medication. Through no fault of their own, people can find themselves laid off or unable to work, yet they rely on programs like Social Security to maintain stability. That's why lawmakers like Representative John Larson continue pushing for changes to enhance Social Security benefits, ensuring that seniors and disabled individuals receive the support they need. One of the most significant proposals currently in Congress is the Social Security 2100 Act, championed by Representative Larson. This bill aims to increase benefits by at least 2% across the board for all Social Security recipients, with some groups seeing an increase of up to 5%. A key feature of this bill is the revision of the Cost of Living Adjustment, COLA, shifting from the current CPI-W index to the CPI index, which better reflects the spending habits of seniors. This adjustment is crucial, as recent COLA increases have been minimal compared to rising inflation rates, leaving many retirees struggling to keep up with the cost of essentials like housing, food, and healthcare. Despite the urgency and widespread support among Social Security beneficiaries, Congress has yet to vote on this proposal. Another significant plan introduced by Senator Bernie Sanders seeks to increase Social Security benefits by $2,000 annually, or $200 per month, for all recipients. However, just like Larson's bill, it has yet to receive a vote. Many advocates question why these proposals, which could significantly improve the lives of millions, are not being prioritized. One of the major roadblocks is political opposition. While many lawmakers claim to support Social Security, some hesitate to vote on bills that increase benefits, fearing the impact on the federal budget. This hesitation comes despite the fact that Social Security is self-funded through payroll taxes and currently holds a trust fund worth approximately $2.70 trillion. Critics argue that Congress should focus on strengthening the program rather than delaying much-needed enhancements. Another pressing issue facing Social Security beneficiaries is the potential closure of field offices across the country. A new bill, the Keeping Our Field Offices Open Act, has been introduced to prevent Social Security offices from shutting down. These offices play a crucial role in helping seniors and disabled individuals access their benefits, resolve issues, and receive assistance with applications. With long phone wait times and an increasing reliance on online services, the closure of physical offices could leave many vulnerable individuals without the help they need. Representative Eric Sorensen has spoken out about the importance of keeping these offices open. Many seniors and people with disabilities rely on in-person services, and closing these offices could disproportionately impact those who lack internet access or struggle with navigating complex government websites. According to Sorensen, shutting down offices is not just a budgetary decision, it's a betrayal of the American people who depend on these services. In a recent speech, Representative Larson highlighted the importance of Social Security by distributing cards to lawmakers detailing how many of their constituents rely on the program. On average, each congressional district has about 145,000 people receiving Social Security benefits, with approximately $200 million flowing into those districts monthly. Larson argues that Social Security isn't just a program, it's a lifeline for millions of Americans and a critical part of the economy. Beyond legislative debates, influential figures like Elon Musk have recently made controversial statements about Social Security. During an interview, Musk referred to entitlement spending, which includes Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, as a major area of government spending that should be reduced. He suggested eliminating these programs to reduce the federal deficit, calling Social Security a scam. These comments sparked outrage among Social Security advocates. While Musk and other billionaires may not worry about retirement security, the reality is that 40% of Social Security recipients rely on these benefits as their only source of income. The program was designed as a safety net, ensuring that seniors, disabled individuals, and survivors receive financial support after years of contributing to the workforce. Critics argue that instead of attacking Social Security, lawmakers and business leaders should focus on strengthening it to better serve future generations. Former President Donald Trump and many Republicans have stated that they do not plan to cut Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid. However, skeptics point out that while they publicly oppose cuts, they continue to explore ways to privatize or reduce funding for these programs. Some lawmakers argue that addressing fraud, waste, and abuse in Social Security could save the government billions, but many experts question whether there is truly $500–700 billion in fraud within the program. This debate is further complicated by the 2017 tax cuts, which added approximately $2 trillion to the national deficit. Some critics believe that the push to cut Social Security is a direct result of efforts to offset the revenue loss from those tax cuts. If the government is looking for money, many fear that Social Security's $2.70 trillion trust fund could become a target. Social Security remains the most popular social insurance program in the United States, and for good reason. It is the #1 anti-poverty program for seniors and children, providing essential financial stability to those who need it most. As inflation continues to rise and economic uncertainties persist, protecting and expanding Social Security is more critical than ever. The fight to preserve and enhance Social Security is far from over. With multiple bills on the table and ongoing political debates, it is crucial for the American people to stay informed and engaged. Whether it's calling representatives, attending town hall meetings, or voting for candidates who prioritize Social Security, public involvement can make a difference. The future of Social Security depends not just on politicians, but on the collective voice of the people it serves. In the coming weeks, lawmakers will continue debating these proposals, and new developments could arise. For now, Social Security beneficiaries and advocates must remain vigilant, pushing for legislation that ensures a stable and dignified retirement for all Americans. If you rely on Social Security or know someone who does, now is the time to stay engaged, speak up, and demand action. The decisions made today will shape the future of Social Security for generations to come.